Dry plantains.
Ball of foil.
Yeet.
My own personal dumpster. Somewhere I dump my trash. And I am mad. My own personal dumpster. I'ma clean the garage. I am the boss. Feeling real cluttered in my garage. Throwing stuff away. I'm just kidding. No, couldn't put that part in.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Tricia.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
We write on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate on the bench.
Hello.
Hi, people. Thanks for listening.
I'm going to move my mic right now, which is going to make a noise. Okay, sorry. Oops, my bad. Everything's fine.
So, so what's up? No. Wait, I've got a quote. I have the most. I know what I'm going to do.
You're going to take the mic with you. We need to just.
I do not over-intellectualize the production process. I try to keep it simple. Tell the damn story. Tom Clancy.
Nice. Isn't he the one that is big epic things with boats and submarines and spies and stuff?
I think so.
Boats.
I
said boats because I couldn't.
Big things with boats.
I couldn't remember big submarines, so instead I started with boats.
Is that Tom Clancy? Like mystery, action, thriller, mystery books?
Somebody's yelling.
Somebody's mad because he's
good quote.
He's
Tom
very
Clancy.
famous,
Yes,
and we should probably
and
know
he's
what
made
his
like
deal
I don't know, Hunt for the Red October. You probably didn't write it. Everybody's yelling right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna make up stuff about Tom Clancy, but he's famous. He's written a ton of books. We know that about him, and tell the damn story. I love that. I'm at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Well, it's like get over yourself. I think that we talked about this last time about simplifying things because we'll get so caught up on the way a sound effect sounds that we won't write the rest of the scene.
Yeah. Or we'll get caught up on names. That's the worst.
Names or solving a problem right now in the middle of the writing process that we can solve later.
Yeah.
And then we just get mad about it.
And then we were just like,
ooh. And then we just can't do anything anymore and have tantrums like children.
It's just so hard. But
we have to say this week was amazing because we went to the same swim class and we were leaving.
Oh, yeah.
And what did she exactly say?
So we had to go pay because we always forget to pay when the new month starts. Because we can't remember when the new month starts. So it's time to pay again. I don't know.
It's a new month.
We're almost 50. You think we'd get the hang of this?
I don't know what's happening to us.
But anyway.
It's getting worse.
So we go to pay the lady after we have swam. And she says to us, what did she say?
That's what I was asking you.
Oh,
she's a big
so
build
we're
up.
like, hey, blah, blah, thanks. And she goes,
thanks. Take care, girls.
Take care, girls.
And we turn to each other as we shut the gate and we're like, she called us girls. We both said it at the same time. We were so giddy.
I wonder if she heard us. And the funny thing is, she's like our age, too. She's not like older than us.
She's exactly our age.
And that made it even better somehow. If she was an older lady and said, okay, girls.
I mean, basically, yeah, that's different. The way, see how you did that there?
Hey, girl.
Yeah, that's different. No, so she justified our entire podcast existence and previously to that when we were younger girls, our blog, and prior to that, just when we were children. And she carried it all over to today.
She really did all that. She had no idea what she was doing.
A rainbow fell down from heaven.
Lady at the park district just takes our money.
You know how to flatter us now.
Our lives.
All you gotta do is call us girls.
Well, it's kind of like that one day. We always talk to her too. One day you were talking about some friend of Lisi's, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, I know him. He comes here all the time." And I was like, "That's freaking weird.
But
she wasn't like talking to us. She just heard you say it was a very unique name.
She's given me like advice about my child too. One day I was complaining about Lise telling a lie or something, and she's like, well, this is what my daughters do.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, thanks, Dee. That's her name.
She would be such a good character because she's just like unsolicited advice
right?
lady, but like not in an annoying way.
Like she's just we didn't even know she was listening kind of way.
Yeah. Just
like I was like, I don't know
lady.
if I should let my kid go to the mall with Malachi or whatever his name was. And she's like, Malachi, he swims here twice a week with his grandparents. Great kid. And I was like, oh, okay.
She's like all knowing. She's
I was like,
the oracle.
I will let my kid go to the mall with Malachi. Like
she's the oracle in the little park box. She's got like her office is like this little box. It's like literally like a little box.
Like a kiosk at the Parks and Rec.
Kiosk is a good word. But I was looking at it closely this time and I thought, this is interesting. Like she's made it her own. There's like pictures of her daughters. It is like the tiniest little office.
It is very small.
It's like an old photo booth.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or photo mat.
It's the size of like a photo booth.
Yeah. Where you're just like,
oh, those drive-through photo booth
photo
things.
mat. Was that what they were called?
Photo mat, photo mart.
Do you guys remember these? You would like drive through and
they
drop
only
your
sold
film.
film and cigarettes, I think. Like,
well, isn't it where you got your pictures?
You
developed?
picked your film up there. Yeah. Before it was inside the drugstore, it was outside in a little hut.
a little box, and
like
somebody
photo hut. No,
and somebody sat in there.
Yeah.
And it was like their job.
Yeah.
And that's what except her job is not that. But
I wish she would develop my film too.
she has a computer.
Life advice.
And like little pictures. It's like her little tiny office.
She has like a little water thing because I thought it was a blender. Like
a huge water bottle.
Yeah.
She's very hydrated because she works at the park.
Yes.
And she's all about wellness.
Yes.
Or movement,
hydration.
Something.
Swimming.
And she's the oracle. Okay. So I'm glad we've established that.
That happened.
That was, we got to write her as a character.
That happened after.
She's my favorite.
We had a class. They play music. Usually it's not super loud. It's like you can still hear the teacher. This time it was like a new speaker, and I'm not trying to sound old, but it was so loud we couldn't hear we had no idea what we were supposed to be standing
we're like,
on.
are we going backwards now? What's happening?
Everybody was like jumping jacks, and we were like jogging, jumping jacks, doing jumping jacks.
They were jumping jacks. Sounds like they're jumping
jacks.
over.
There's a bunch of jacks. But it was like at one point Shauna turned to me and was like, this is like my perfect playlist. Like
it was because sometimes they'll get stuck on like God knows what like Pandora playlist, and it's like the same fucking
it's all
5
Grease over and
like
over.
Yeah, or it's like the same like 5 like 70s songs, or the same like
Donna
bad
Summer
like 50s songs.
Yeah,
and you're just like, oh my God, I can't. Like at one point I was going like Wednesday and Friday, and it felt like it was exactly the same playlist, and I was like, really? Jeremiah was a bullfrog again? I was like, I can't Ring of Fire again. I was like, I can't do it. This time, however, they played Aha, Take On Me. It was like our middle school playlist.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like middle school, a little bit of high school.
They played Tainted Love.
Yes.
And Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and I'm Still Standing.
Yeah.
It
It was like things you have a record of. It was like a category on
Tears
Jeopardy.
for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
And then at the very end, we were stretching, and I was stretching on the stairs, and Shauna was stretching on the wall. This is very important visual for you, but we were not next to each other. And Maniac came on, and it just started.
Maniac from Flashdance, in case you don't know what that is.
She's a maniac.
And like you have to run really fast in place. I wish we could. It would have been perfect if we turned to each other and run really fast, but it would have been hard because we're in the pool.
We were stretching also. So I was stretching, and I turn and just sort of like slide. I'm like doing it right now. Like somebody could see me. I slyly look back, and Shauna looks at me at the same time.
Yeah, we both like literally turned and looked at each other.
When that intro started, and we both just like fucking burst into laughter and turned back. Like it was so funny because it was like we were talking about how it was perfect. And
that was
like
the clincher.
ends with the Maniac song.
Yeah,
like,
and
oh
also,
God.
and then I felt kind of bad because there's this cute little girl, and I'm gonna say a little girl because she looks like a little girl to me, who's in our class randomly.
She is a little girl. She's like a high school.
She's
girl
super
or something.
sweet and cute, and she was like. And then I felt bad because I thought maybe she thought I was making fun of her. I don't know, because she looked at me too, because she was next to me.
While you were looking at me?
Yeah, because I was like, ha, ha, ha. And then I was like, oh. And then she looked at me, and I was like, she goes, I love this song. I was like, me too.
You're all.
And then I was like trying to like be friendly, and she's like, I just added this to my playlist. I was like, I need more of this in my life. And I was like, you're adorable. I don't know why you know this song. You're like 17. They're like, I don't what, but anyway, she seems to know all the songs too. I look over her and she's singing with every generation of song.
Yeah.
And she's seriously like 18 or 17 or something.
No, I've noticed that with like
she's got quite a wide range.
Well, and with like the Stranger Things soundtracks, it's a lot of 80s songs.
Is that why?
I don't know if that's why.
But she seems to know old songs too. Like,
well, I don't know her
70s
business
60s,
or what music she listens to in her spare time.
She's very cosmopolitan.
She likes
this
Peter
girl.
Cetera's. Like, she's very
well. That was going to be my next like perfect playlist. Is if they play like every Peter Cetera ballad that was in a movie soundtrack. That's another very specific
playlist
category.
I think you made one night.
I did. It's you guys. These are really important.
Maybe we should like. So I just learned, this is going to sound old, that I can share.
I didn't even know about it.
Share playlists on Apple Music. Maybe we need to figure out a way to like, well, we can do that on, what's the thing we did before? Spotify?
But Spotify is weird. Like you can only do like certain things.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It'd be fun if we could have a bench playlist. And you could just like go there and you could see all of the different things.
You could just do all of the like.
You could see Tricia at midnight feeling lonely. Shauna when she gets woke up too early. It's like a bunch of Ani DeFranco like, fuck you.
Just a lot of anger. Or like, you know, just musing on old movies and there's just a bunch of Peter Cetera songs.
Soundtracks. Yeah.
Karate Kid and
whatnot, rocking and rolling and whatnot.
All
right. Okay.
Right. That's it. Bye. Okay, so now we have a snack book.
Yes, we do. Give me that snack book. Okay, so snack book. It's
just a dark chocolate drizzled plantain chip sprinkled with sea salt. It's
from Trader Joe's.
It's got a really long title.
It's been sitting here in the office for a while. I think at least a month. Because one day we bought too many snacks, if you can believe that.
And then we had like way more snacks even after that. And somehow we kept buying more or something.
Forgetting.
So this snack's been sitting around, but that's not why it wasn't amazing.
Yeah,
it's
it didn't
just not
taste
amazing.
Great. I mean, it's been melted.
It looks
and
so good because it's chocolate drizzled on something. So and it's dark chocolate.
And I know plantains aren't as sweet as bananas, but like these taste especially dry.
They're really dry.
They sort of remind me of like a communion wafer with chocolate drizzled on it.
You know that they actually have those as a snack in Mexico. I'm not kidding. They're like the wafers.
Seriously?
I don't know if they're...
Someone's just like, bring a bag of wafers to the barbecue, Grandma.
No. It's a candy. And it's made out of like the same stuff they make. I swear to God. Oh, I can't think of what it's called right now. I'll have to look it up.
Like...
They're Obleas
Jesus chips.
I don't think it's like they're not like the blessed consecrated ones, but it's literally like the communion wafers and they have like caramel or something like that in the middle of them. I swear to God, I have to look it up. I want to say they're called Obleas. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, that's not what this was though. This was just a hard,
dry cardboard plantain.
It does taste like a plantain, and it does taste like chocolate, and it does taste like sea salt. But for some reason, all of those things together, it wasn't like gross. It was just like, I have no saliva in my mouth now. I like drink some water.
That's pretty bad. So we're going to do a thing with Snack Book from now on. Since it's sometimes, as Shauna described, a very visual experience, we've decided, since you seem to enjoy seeing our big faces on Instagram, just calculated by the number of likes we receive when we look especially stupid.
Yeah.
We're going to put snack book. What is it called? I was going to say auditions.
Snack book videos.
Snack book tasting videos.
Snack book tasting.
Snack book tasting.
Oh, that's fancy.
Out on Instagram on our reel, so you can see them yourselves. So if you want to see like what gross faces we made and what adventures happened during the tasting,
go check it out.
Instagram, dude.
It's gonna be there.
While you're there, follow us, and we'll follow you. We will follow you wherever you may go. I don't know.
Okay, that was great. I'm going to do this one.
Now it's time for a slang card. We don't have a segment sound for this, but...
Slang card.
It should be like...
Slang card.
No, it should be like, yo, this shit is tight. Right? No? I thought that was pretty good.
Oh.
Sounds like your pipes are about to explode.
I know. I'm like, what's going on? That was a weird sound. Okay, the word of the week... Oh, by the way, I just have to say...
I know, I was about to say scream.
I know. So sadly, Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, passed away this last week. And what an amazing, hilarious human being.
Yeah.
And that sweet character he created was such a dork and such a uncompromisingly happy dork that just made you feel happy to be stupid with him.
Yeah.
And I know that I guess some of it was aimed at kids, but it feels like it was for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know, or at least all of us that try to remain young at heart. But I loved Pee-wee's Playhouse. It was the most hilarious. And I think I was older when it came out. We were like maybe like in high school?
No, we were in junior high because my cousin Taylor loved it. And he was like a toddler, like 5 or something.
Because we all liked it too.
Yeah.
And then we were older.
5 is not a toddler. I know that. Sorry. You're like in kindergarten when you're 5.
He was like toddler, he was like 8. You're all like, what?
I know nothing about ages of children. No, but he used to watch it. That's like, I think that's where I first saw it. But
So my favorite things really quick about Pee-wee's Playhouse were the word of the day. Because
absolutely,
you would scream because I just have to say, I don't know. I feel like that's come up a lot in my life where it's like, if you hear this word scream, I don't know. Anyway, just in your own mind. And then I loved the foil ball. Do you remember the foil ball?
Yes.
He had a big ball of foil.
Add to it.
And people would like give it to him. Like the mailman or whatever would be like, here's a piece of foil. And he'd be like, oh boy. And then like a big foil ball would roll out and he'd like put it on there and then it would roll away. That was the funniest shit. That like he must have just been cracking up when he was coming up with this stuff.
Did he write it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he wrote it.
Or maybe there's like an element of improv.
Funny story.
Yeah.
My parents saw him at the Groundlings, like workshopping this character, workshopping the Pee Wee Herman character. And they were like, he was kind of weird and he was like, ha, and doing all that stuff that he does. And then he like became famous.
Yeah.
And they like saw him doing that. Like,
he's all, I made a children's show out of it. Suck on this. Sorry, I was trying to use slang. Sorry, Alan.
So anyway, that's really the end of that story.
Yeah.
Okay, but
so
anyway,
our hearts broke a million pieces.
He was cool.
He was cool, dude.
And his work will live on.
So now we will do our slang word, which we will not scream at, but maybe we will rant at.
You can say it out loud.
I don't know what the fuck this means. Yeet. Oh, I do know what this means.
Yeet.
I know what this means.
Okay. Tricia just put her hand up like we're in school. Yes, young lady in the front. What is your answer?
I learned this during quarantine from Logan.
Oh.
When you're in a game and you die, it's called like you yeeted or like you yeet when you die in like Roblox or Minecraft. You die? No,
that's not what it is here. But
maybe I have the.
You have like a synonym alternate.
I have
meaning.
Or I'm remembering the wrong word.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That might be a thing, but I don't think it's this thing.
Yeeted?
When it's in past tense, it means something else. This is so sad, you guys. Okay, yeet. I can't wait to ask my kids after this if this is something they've ever said. This is funny. I just condoed the crap out of your stamp collection, Larry. Yeet!
What does condoed mean?
Remember Marie Kondo?
Oh.
And how she was always like, getting rid of your stuff.
It. Yeah, didn't give me joy.
Yeet is just a expression
like
of
yeehaw,
woot, or yes. Synonym yas. Yas.
Y-A-S.
Yeah, Y-A-S-S, or woot. Yeet.
Woot.
An expression of excitement or nervous energy, sometimes uttered when throwing an object. Oh, maybe that was what it was in the video game.
Like
throwing an object.
You yeeted it.
You threw it and go, yeet.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Logan.
I like that we've really adapted this. So
Yeet.
you're like, I'm like, we got a new snack.
Yeet.
Okay. I kind of get it. I have to like use it a lot. Let's see if we can make it into something else like we usually do. No, not really. Look at the picture. The picture's like two old people. That's the best. I just condoed the shit out of your stamp collection. Like, that's just, all of those things are not
and
slang.
see, if I showed the video, it's the picture.
You'll see the
trash
picture.
can picture. I might have known what condoed. I pictured a condo like you buy like a condo
Like a
to live in, townhome condo. I don't know.
Just a condo.
Yeet. Yeet. It's just in place of yay.
Yeah.
Or neat.
Yeet.
Yeet. It sounds like the knights who say neep. That's what it is. The knights who say yeet.
Yeet.
Not dead yet.
Why do we feel like our voice has to be high when we say it too? We're not like yeet. Yeet.
We're not cool about it. Like, I like your new car. Yeet. That's probably how they would say it, right?
Yeet.
Like, oh no, it would be like, your car is so Gucci. Yeet. Your dress is low key yeet.
Gucci.
No, low key yeet. And then you would just say it like that. You wouldn't say your dress is
I
low
would say
key
Gucci.
yeet. And then you would say Gucci.
We're like falling asleep as we're
It's
talking
like
about it.
I am Groot, but like with slang. I don't know what that means. My family's been involving me in too many Marvel movies, okay?
This is just really helpful for us. I feel like
The visual of the card.
I really enjoy it. Knock knock cards. I share them on Instagram so you guys can see what it looks like, so you can fully understand it with us.
But this is not the only slang for today, because when I woke Lise up, I said, I think there's an antique show at the mall. And Lise said, Sister Slay. And I was like, what does that mean? I have to do it on my podcast. And Lise was like, I don't know, like slay, like slay, soul sister. And I was like, oh my God, you're brilliant. And like, I made them tell me, and maybe I'll put it in the extras, but slay, sister slay, I've never heard.
Well, and so the funny thing is, when you told me this,
yes.
I thought you were like slay, soul sister, whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought you were saying like from Lady Marmalade.
Slay, sister, soul, sister.
Yeah, I thought
slay, sister, soul, sister.
Because it was full circle. Back to
to
Tricia,
me. Back to musicals.
Yeah. So
every time.
I'm always there for you.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
Always low key in a musical in my mind.
Even with Slay Sister.
Yes.
Slay Sister. Dun, dun.
Right?
Yeah, that's good.
It works really good. So, but it was Sister Slay. Sister Slay.
Sister Slay. Okay, well, let's start.
But I don't even know what that means.
Start normalizing.
So you tell me something.
Let's start trending.
Wait, you tell me something. Something that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, like, I cleaned the whole kitchen, and I was like, slay, sister.
No. You tell me, and I'll use the slang.
What?
Okay.
I cleaned the whole kitchen.
Sister slay.
Oh, sister slay. I thought it was slay sister. Wait, what?
It was. They said sister slay.
Oh, okay. I thought it
Sister
was slay.
slay. And I was like, what?
Sister slay.
Just like that. Like have a sleep. Like sister slay. And I was like, does that mean you want to go to the antique show with me?
That mean?
Or do you hate the antique show?
Or just, are you just saying
These
words?
was just like, it just means slay. Like, it slays. Like, you slay.
Slay is a word, is a slang. Did we do it already?
Maybe they did sister slay because I'm identify as she, her.
I mean, we can only guess.
Now, do you say brother slay or they slay? Like, how does this work with gender? This is a new conversation. Okay.
Right. Well,
anyways,
we're
it
just
was
gonna
meant to
say
be
it
funny.
to each other.
Yeet.
Yeet.
That slays. That slays my yeet. Sleet. No. Were you going to say sleet?
No, I was gonna say "slay my yeet." Though is our new saying, like how I was trying to like when I was trying to dip out. So now it's gonna be like "slay my yeet." I don't know what that is.
I love it so much.
Slay my yeet.
Slay my yeet, or for short, sleet. We'll just make a whole new slang out of those two
remember
slangs.
when we were young and you used to say bagging on? Like, don't bag on him. I'm bagging on them.
Yeah.
Don't, like, they
bag
bagged
on
on
it.
me.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. They're bagging on my
Yeah,
backpack.
our parents were like, what is that?
And that was, like, stupid,
That
right?
was slang.
So if we say, like, slay, what did I say it was?
Slay my yeet.
Slay my yeet. Is that, like, don't bag on me? Or is that, like, what does that mean?
It means
now that I made it up, what does it mean?
Slay my meat would mean it's awesome and I'm excited. So slay is awesome and yeet is excited. So it's like slay my yeet. Or it could be, I don't know why I have to act it out, but it could also be like,
your face was so excited when you said that right now. I really believed you. Like,
or it could be like slay my yeet. Just like really quiet.
Just kind of like in passing.
Just like low key. Just slay my yeet.
Disregarded.
Low key. Throw it away.
Slay my yeet.
Just throw it away.
Just slay my yeet.
Just throw it away. Like, don't try so hard. Just throw it away. Throw it out. I'm just going to slay your eat.
This is the best one yet. Because it has so many possibilities, you guys.
Oh, yeet.
Yeet.
The girls that say yeet.
The girls that slay yeet. Yay. We won. Girls, full circle back to us.
Full circle to us. All right. Now is the time. Oh, wait.
To try men's souls. Okay.
Okay, bye. Write it, bitch. All right. We're going to write. Not really. We wrote.
We wrote a little list.
Yes.
Because we were thinking about things that we've been saying that don't make any sense. Potentially to anyone or to other people. Or you say it to someone and it turns into a guessing game. Which happens a lot with us. But also sometimes other people have to get involved.
Yeah.
So earlier today, I said... we were talking to some friends and I said, you know, it's that one show with the guy that's an alien and it's in the mountains. And
I doubled down on that because I said, oh, the one that they ended without having more seasons. And you were like, they did. And everybody was like, they ended it. And then
it just went off the deep end.
But no one ended it. But also we hadn't identified what it was.
And then
yet.
it was like, it's Resident Alien.
Yes.
Super funny show.
But not ended yet.
It's not
But
over.
I made everybody so sad.
You like just jumped to a conclusion that wasn't necessary.
I was like, the one that ended without a conclusion. And no one said yeet. And that's when I should have known. Everybody was low-key depressed.
Another thing that I said that was weird was slay my yeet.
That's true. That was very true.
It was very recent. It was just a few minutes ago. Okay.
I had another weird show TV actor situation, which I know you'll find
shocking.
So shocking because
appalling.
If you're new to the show, I can't remember shit for shit.
You have a thing with actors where you
I can never remember who they are
in different places.
I'm surprised the alien comment didn't come from me. That was straight out of my playbook.
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of the show.
See girl with brown hair in a town. That was the description. The description
that was
I gave once.
maybe the best of all time.
I'm sorry no one said Little House on the Prairie when I said that because now that's the first thing I think.
Brown hair.
In a town.
Did she have brown hair or red hair?
Brown.
We're talking about Laura.
You're trying
Ingalls
to
Wilder.
project yourself onto her.
No, I just kind of.
She was clearly a brunette.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jesus. red
My
hair.
bad. I think she dyed her hair red later in life.
Maybe not when she was on the
I'm
prairie.
thinking about Laura Ingalls Wilder. You know what?
So-
I saw her one time. This is my segment called Shonda
Circle
Saw
back to
Celebrity
you.
in a Weird Place. I saw what
Yeet.
what the hell's her real name? Now I'm gonna just keep calling her Laura Ingalls Wilder. Nope. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I saw her one time. I used to walk around the LACMA, like La Brea Tar Pits area, like just for a walk at lunch because I used to work on that street.
Yeah.
And she was like the president of SAG for a while, and SAG had an office in that area too. And I saw her talking to people, like having a very robust discussion about something. Okay, anyway, that was way
Did
off
you say,
track.
"Hi, Laura Ingalls Wilder"?
Say a turkey, Pa, a turkey. Me and my mom always said that, and I can't really remember why. She said it once in an episode, and we thought it was funny, and I don't know why it was funny.
And see, this
though.
circles back to writing because it's actually books first.
Yes.
And I read the books.
Oh, you did?
Did you
I
read the
never
books?
No, I just
No.
watched the show. I
Whatever.
shortcutted that one. I'm a poser. Okay.
So
what
my
was the next
husband,
thing?
I accidentally had to watch John Wick 4 without seeing any of the John Wicks previously.
1, 2, or 3.
Yes, and
I've never seen
To
either
my
of them.
delight, there's like a Freemason sort of vibe to some of the stuff, and it's not just all shooting, but it's like
Your delight.
92% shooting, maybe 95.9% shooting, just so you know, and killing and stabbing. But the bad guy is this like sort of Eastern European or Norwegian, sort of like tall blonde guy.
Those are two very different.
Very different things. He's from Austria.
Oh. Okay.
Something else is happening.
Not any of the places you just named.
But I don't remember where he's from.
Eastern European, Norwegian, or Austrian. I was like, what? I mean, it's,
It's bad news.
it's kind of Eurocentric, but not quite the right parts.
I
of
don't know
Europe.
where he's from, but he's tall and blonde, and I thought he was the guy. The whole movie, there was a lot of him in the movie. I thought he was the guy from True Blood who played Eric Northman, whose name is...
Sarsgaard.
Yes.
He's one of the Scars.
Eric Northman's the character he played.
Yeah, I was like, who's Eric Northman?
No, and he was in Big Little Lies. I think that's where I got you back to Skarsgård.
He was also on Succession.
Yes. He was very
He's
good.
such a weird
He was
character
a
on
super
that.
weirdo. I loved it.
So now you probably know who we're talking about because I don't think we ever quite got his real name.
I don't know his name.
But here's another.
But the actor in it was not him. Did I say that part? Oh, it wasn't.
He was in it.
No, he wasn't in it at all, ever.
I wonder who it was.
I don't know, but
The character was Austrian or the actor was Austrian? Nobody was Austrian. I don't know.
The character had an accent
Oh, no.
that I thought was
From somewhere else.
Norwegian or somewhere.
Okay.
Across the pond.
All right. We can just go with across the pond. It's a big
But
area.
he's a tall blonde guy, and I thought he was.
There's
Eric
only one of
Northman.
those in Hollywood.
He usually does play that guy.
Tall blonde guy.
But it wasn't him the whole time. It was a different person. I don't know who it was.
Well, I have another True Blood thing.
Okay.
But I didn't meet this person. But
You're all I met is
I met him. I still don't know his name. No. Okay, I was watching For All Mankind, which we've all been obsessed with. And by all, I mean me and Tricia.
That's where I'm getting my really good Russian accent.
It's definitely coming along as the same. And there's like a newscaster, and it's a woman, and I think maybe she's supposed to be like kind of like a Barbara Walters ripoff character of some sort. I looked at her, and I'm like, that lady used to be on True Blood. She played, this is such a weird thing to remember. She played like the advocate. Remember, like there was like True Blood, like politician advocate people that were like advocating for like vampire rights. She was that character. She's such a unique looking person that I like remembered her face. But her hair is all cheeseball, like 80s, 90s, like hair. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, Good for
and
you.
her name is...
I don't know her name.
Yeah, me either.
She's True Blood chick that
we know nothing. No one's name.
And then finally...
the highlight of the week was... This is like, we have such an exciting life. I rented my own personal dumpster.
Here's what happened. Tricia was like talking about a bunch of stuff, and then she's like, it doesn't matter because I have my own personal dumpster this week. And you were like serious though. She wasn't joking. Nobody was laughing. It was like very
I was serious because it didn't matter because I was going to clean shit up. And that's what I did with my personal dumpster.
I was like, wow, a personal dumpster. In my mind, it's like, has like a color
like my name
and like
on
your
it.
name on it.
It's all like, has a mural on the side, it plays music when you open it. It's like
a Pee-wee's Playhouse character. Now we're going to go to Tricia's dumpster.
Put Mr. Box in the dumpster.
What song's it going to play this week? And it's like Fiddler on the Roof or something. I don't know.
Oh, it plays my own personal dumpster. Somewhere to throw my trash.
Ooh,
someone who laughs.
This is good.
I don't know.
Someone who laughs.
See?
Good. That might be.
I can't even do Pee-wee
That
voice.
might be at the beginning.
Oh, man.
Should we do Pee-wee Herman accent? Is that going to add to the wheel?
Oh, jeez, Louise. I can't do, if you're new to the show, I can't do any accents.
Please be new to the show.
And yeah, tell your friends that this is a show to hear very bad accents done by someone who, no matter how hard they try, can't do it. It's like a charity.
And people like not remembering what authors wrote, like Tom Clancy, or not remembering
who's in a movie. So basically,
who actors are.
It's a podcast just about us talking,
but not knowing what we're talking about.
No information.
Two Girls on a Bench.
We're really selling it right now, I think.
Wait, benchpodcasts.com. Sorry. There's not a Two Girls on a Bench. Don't look at that. I don't know what that's going to be. Oops. Okay,
I wish someone bought it from us, you guys. They stole it. We used to own it.
I wish they bought it from us because then maybe we'd have money.
I know. It got purchased.
They were like, for $1 million, we'll take it. And we're like, it's a tough decision. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a bot that was like buying websites out from people, I think. Because it's like, it was, I don't know. Anyways, moving on from whatever this is. Oh, Pee-wee Herman.
Oh, so really quick, we're going to switch up things a little bit with our podcast.
Introducing a Pee-wee Herman accent. And I'm like, is this going to be a segment now? Like, we're going to do Pee-wee Herman for half the show. And then the rest of the show, Tricia's going to do a Russian accent. Because she's a very good Gil.
No, that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is we wanted to just give a note about the rest of the month, which is August. We're not going to have a Write Club this month.
Yes.
We're going to have a Write Club summer vacation time off from that. So it'll just be normal podcasts. And then in September, we're going to start podcasting more.
Back to every week.
And we're also, the Write Club is going to be its own special episode each month.
To be determined, yes.
And it's going to be maybe a little bit fancier.
Fancier writing episode.
Whoa,
fancier writing
so
club.
Exciting.
So yeah.
So that you have to look forward to. And also all of our amazing content on Instagram.
We're cool, dude.
Come check it out. Tell everybody about us.
Super fun.
Tell them. I can't speak. All right.
Tell us what slang you're using. Oh, wait. Sorry. You're going to end the show. I'm going to keep talking.
Because you have to leave and go pick up your kid.
And I do have to pick my kid up.
You're the one that keeps making it longer. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. Keep writing.
Keep snacking.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us on the bench.
Do you want to be a benchling? Be a benchling, be a benchling.
Wow.
Be a benchling, be a benchling.
Hey.
Be a benchling, won't you want to be a benchling too?
Benchpodcasts.com.
Oops. No, it's I'm the one editing it. It's not like
I just go like and then
I go. So
you're wrong.
Okay. And then you'll be like, your own.
Or you say my own.
Yes.
Maybe you should say my own.
I'll say my own, and you'll say your own.
No, I'm not going to do that. What is happening right now?
So long. All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Dry plantains.
Ball of foil.
Yeet! You got this stupid tune in my head. That's what I started playing. What the fuck is that?
It's the beginning of it.
That's like another, I don't know what that is.
Hey, Lise, there's an antique fair at the mall today.
Sister Slay.
No, you went like Sister Slay.
Yeah, you go like Sister Slay or like
Okay.
yeah.
Now explain what Sister Slay or Slay. What does it mean?
Well,
What does it mean to slay?
okay, it's like people sometimes say like you're slaying the day away or like
Oh wait, what was the other one?
slay,
Hey, slay,
sister. Hey, wait, no. Hey, slow sister, slay now, Mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move it, you know.
That was Hey Sister Slay.
Oh, hey, sister, slay, or like something like
Something
that.
like
I don't know.
that.
I was tired and I don't remember
Did
anymore.
you just make that up in the moment?
I think I did.
You were my child.
Yeah.